So I would sit there and watch some grass grow this morning. How y'all today? I'm a little under the weather, but we're gonna have a little fun this morning. Just hang out, watch this joker go in this corner right here. He ain't gonna make it. Never gonna make it. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm gonna have a little fun this morning. Just hang out. Well, he did make it. He's finna mess it up, though. Watch this. He's finna drive off in that ditch. Yep. That really takes a man tractor to do that, but. Takes an even bigger man to drag it up out of the ditch. And I don't know why I updated course play and it wants to start everything out on the headlands. That's a big no-no for me, unless I'm spraying or fertilizing. Accidentally decided to put some sunflowers here. I accidentally planted some sunflowers, but we're gonna make that work. Whatever. I cannot stand go around the corner, the edges of the field first. I downloaded the auto drive course for this map. It's not showing up yet. So. I could be done planting right now if I want to be. I could go ahead and put that last planter in play and we could finish all this up. That. I'll buy that field. It's a little field. We'll buy that one. And I probably could join them. So. This is my biggest field right here that we are working on right now with the planter, with the roller, excuse me. We'll be a long way across here, an hour and 20, so. Hour and 20, I have a lot more stuff planned and rolled, and we're gonna try to do the duration here. Like I said, accidentally planting some sunflowers on this home place field by the shop, so I don't really care for that, but we'll make it work. We'll sell them or give them to the homeless or something. I love this old map. I hadn't been here in a while, so it was due for an update. I did update the map. I don't see any changes yet, so evidently I didn't do it right. And again, y'all forgive me for being all stuffy this morning. We drank some Theraflu. I could actually make this field a lot bigger than it is, so. I'm going to get him started over here. I don't know why I got between Missouri and Iowa. I spend the most time on those maps. Between Alma and Missouri River Bottoms, Iowa Plains, um, I spend the most on them. The same modder made Alma and Iowa Plains, so he's a good dude. And then River Bottom Customs made this map, so yeah, that thing is not updated. It can't be updated, right? Because it's spotty on my precision farming, and I can't stand tram lines, so. Here's going to be my big field of sunflowers, which is just horrible. You got to remember to change your seed over. I'm tempted to buy another field or two. What's in this one? Nothing. Parsnips. We're not going to buy parsnips. I'll let them finish their year off. I'll own those too, I guess. Those some peas. What's man, that's a large field. He's got I had to start him over. He's got a long way to go. I can't wait to harvest that one. Okay, the tram lines don't show fertilization, so there's no crop there. So okay, I get it. I can kind of understand that. I done rolled her stuff. He's supposed to get in a row now, so we should be fine. I thought this thing covered more ground than this, but yes, I was wrong. We're gonna need some more seed here. These beans, it puts those up pretty thick. It puts the beans out quite thick. Normally it does. Why? I think I'll take over right about here. When it gets to the end of this row, I'm going to take over and go up and do the corner. And I'll put them back. Get some of this corner knocked out. He left half acre over here. Pretty big machine, so it's like pulling a freight train behind you. All right. I'll put him back on course. And let him eat. Or maybe not. I don't know why they want to make this thing turn so sharp. It's a computer, so there's that. pick the right one. I figured that. Hush. My big old labradoodle up here in the man cave with me today. Needs to be refilled. That sucks. I could just drive to the co-op. I can go right across here. This works. I should be able to road down through here. It's my property, so I'll do what I want. I think if you go around this other side of the fence, it's not there. Cheating. Let's go get some liquid fertilizer. Not recognizing it. Crap salad. You try to drop down right there. Let's see. It's not wanting to find it. Can't find it. We'll worry about that later. I don't like jacking around on live streams too much. People are like, I could jack around myself. I don't really have to watch somebody else do it. So I got a lot of tractors sitting idle right now. Hour and 8 minutes here. That'll be done. And he's got a long way to go. 2 hours. That's a pretty big field here, though. I made a big field. Huge field. So roughly 9 o'clock Central Daylight Time, we'll have a lot of ground covered here. So we'll try to stay with y'all for a minute. We'll take some medicine here shortly. What a great way to spend my day off sick. It is taking him forever to run this field. And he has been out here for a minute. It's taking all of them forever to run the fields. Sheesh. Let's save all that time. Do some effective farming here. I've only been on stream 21 minutes. Seems like I've been here for an hour already. I've got to find a FedEx store near me too. We got to drop that off here shortly. Alright, so that's what I was waiting on right there. Let's go pick out the nearest halfway point up there. We can just turn this one loose on that spot, and that'll save a lot of time over here. Lots of time. Which I don't know how much more yield I actually get. It's only a couple percentage points, but I guess on 600 acre fields or 200 acre fields, it's a lot of yield. So this should be the one here. So that should cut out, if it's going to go the right way. That's my biggest question. Which way was it going to go? This should be right. It should make a left turn up here when it gets to the end of this row. Yep. We'll want to find out, I guess. Let's put the blinds off. I planted this corn a couple months ago, and I have just not been back to this map for a while, so we just picked up where we left off. I think I got the most hours on this map in my career. It's just got so much room. This is a big 4H map. Long rows. I had two planters on this field. Those two 90-foot planters. They went across here pretty quick. Big cornfield. Yeah, combined 15, 8, and 7 for the big farming experience here. Biggest field I got, I think, besides this joker right here. That's a pretty big field as well. This one that I ran up here, those are all one. And this is decent size, and this is all big, and blah, 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 blah. If I get lucky, we'll get up and make a left turn, and we'll just keep going. I'll get off this roller for a second. A little overkill for a roller, but he was just sitting there not doing anything. So whatever. It's just a game. I nailed it. Alright, cool. Just mind our business. And we're down under an hour here. He covers pretty good bit of ground. So he's rolling pretty thoroughly. We're all gonna need to go get some more seed though. Hopefully I got some here at the house. I do have some at the house, my bad. The boss got seed at the house. This crap, come on now. We got seeds, okay. So he's already loaded up and ready to go. So I do have seeds at the house. Thanks for the like. When you only got a couple of likes, you could tell when you get another one, so appreciate that. I hadn't done a morning stream in quite a while. This rig pulls pretty good. I did see where Custom Modding has the John Deere set up out again, so that's the one I used to pull a lot on FS25. I may do with this one in the Seed Hawk, so down under an hour now, so that's normally the hardest part, is getting below that hour on these large fields. He is too. A little turbo action this morning. This is my 100-mile-an-hour Magnum right here. The Dark Horse. Got a jack brake and everything. I don't really feel like putting any more tractors in the field right now, so we'll just stay what we got. No need to finishing everything today. Maybe tonight though. We'll get it done tonight. I may come back tonight and do some more live streaming, I don't know. Depending on how I feel. Even though, let's see here, that is not my field north of me, okay. I was going to buy this one. It's got sorghum, 124 acres. Buy that one. $3 million. Woo! Wow. Large field. And I know I'll have to go. I really wish I could load up with some fertilizer. I've never brought always brought trucks over here, so. One of my wheat fields to the side here. I was planting wheat over here, but I ran out of room, ran out of time, so we just plowed it under. All this ground's ready to go. Just gotta get to it. I had a little milo or sorghum and alma. Pretty good yield on that stuff, so might not be a bad idea to do some sorghum and some sunflowers. Every once in a while, just change it a little bit, because I ran this farm ragged with soybeans and corn. When I first downloaded this FS25 version, that's all it had on my fields was corn and soybeans. And I cleaned up on the pitiful stuff, so kind of stuck with it. Now we got fertilizer in play and some lime and all kind of stuff, so we got better yield than we had. Pretty excited to see what kind of yield I'm going to have off this stuff this time. So. I know I sound like a redneck Darth Vader, being sick and in country at the same time. Now to fill off this tank, okay, whatever. I remember correctly, I had a deer sprayer sitting there too. I did. Got plenty of sprayers. But if you get to a situation where you got to cover a lot of ground, you got them. So if I wanted to spray all this weed at one time, I could. We got to go up there and do that real quick. I think I should cheat and do that at least. That'll save me some time while we're effing around. That's right, that's that daggum sprayer that didn't want to work right. It sure is. That was definitely him. It was a good sprayer, but I couldn't ever make it spreader, excuse me, I couldn't make it work out. So maybe it was the attachment, the spreader. Let's go on this north end real quick. If anybody ever watches Bank's farm, he took this farmer here and just deleted his whole home place, and he has made the biggest fields I've ever seen. And he has done a really awesome job. He has made a lot of money off of that farm on FS25. I did copy him on a couple of his fields. We talked back and forth. I let him know I copied him, so like he gave me some great ideas. So that's why I donate to his channel. I'm a couple dollar a month subscriber there. So um, I did pay him for his ideas that I stole. So technically I didn't steal it. But he's like Bates Farm is one of the guys that love for. He's very very active. He does talk back and forth to you. He will reply to your comments and questions. I, he told me he'd email me a auto drive track to this map, and I just hadn't got it yet from him. So super cool guy, or super cool somebody. If it's not a guy, I apologize. Or if I call him a guy without knowing, I apologize. But I like to line this too. Let's get this part straight first. This is a bought sorghum field, so we bought it. It's ours. But when you buy a field, there's not much to this. It says pH value is bad, but that's not really that bad, I don't think. See 300 parts out of 7,000, that's not that bad on sorghum. Oh, great. Alright, so you're close to home. Let's go fill you up at the house. Well, I can run the truck down here, I guess. That would just tear that planet all to hell if you did that on purpose. I got too much shit. Sorry. I hate doing that. I really hate scrolling through equipment. I had old Transtar hook this thing, but that's pretty heavy on this on that Transtar. So we put one of the speed demons on it. The bad thing if you're actually on a farm, if anybody does not know this could be actually what your day looks like. You could be running this planter 1 minute, you get done with that, and you may not have a driver available, you may have to get a ride to the shop and get your seed. And you may have to go spray when you get done with all that, so you just never know what you'll be doing. What's up, Ian? A little on the weather today, we're trying to tough it out here. How you doing today? I didn't want to do that. I did not need any fertilizer. I was trying to see who could have the most boring live stream this morning, and right now I'm winning, so. Hey man, I appreciate that. Every like and wave, everything. You know I always appreciate my stuff, so. Get that coffee going, man, and get you. You must have worked late last night, or late worked last night at all. I don't have much luck with this. I was starting to get a little sick before I went to bed last night, sniffles and throat bothering me, and then I doped up on the Theraflu. Woke up feeling like a not new man, but there. That was lovely. But this weather change, uh, you know, when you have hot, cold, wet, cold, hot, cold, you gonna get a cold. So, man, I understand. It's like it's always some work to do. I am so fortunate that we got a couple of frosts, so my grass is dead. I'm gonna go out here one day and just knock the top off of it one more time for the winter, and then I gotta go out here and also like prep a couple of things for the winter, my storage shed and whatnot. Just gotta do one little clean around and clean up. But overall, the house is in good shape right now. But yeah, always more to do. I go out here sometimes in the yard. I'm just gonna mow the yard, and then next thing you know, you're doing this, and then you're doing that, and then you're adding something to it. And I got to build a bridge this winter too, across the ditch behind my house. I need to go out here and measure to see how long the supports need to be. I think some 6x6s will do it, and then just take me some 2x4s to go across the top of that. If it'll hold my zero turn and my four wheeler, I should be good. Yep, I take advantage of my good cold, wet days, so I'm not doing anything around the house. Yeah, I had a 22-degree, more, or see, it was 19 at one time this morning here in North Mississippi. And then by the time you mention it gets to 70 something degrees, I'll be sick again probably. So I went to church Sunday morning with a short sleeve polo shirt on, and I was like, well, it'll warm up in a little while. I checked the hourly forecast, and like, no, it's not warming up. So it's been cold here the past couple of days. But you have to remember, it's November. It's time to get cold. So even though we've enjoyed our little fall we had this year. I saw they had some snow up in Indiana, North Indiana, lake effect snow maybe. This is a big ass field too. I love snow, but I don't like it as much as I used to. Of course, when we went to school, you love snow. When I got in law enforcement and had an actual job to go to every day, I don't care for snow anymore. If it snows an hour or so and I get to pile, I sit on the grass for a minute, I'm normally good. We have frozen up. Yep, there we go. This is a big field. How big is this field? 125. Okay. It's gonna take a lot of fertilizer and a plowing, and we should put the direct injection on here probably. I left my doors open. You don't get dust in there. I gotta move him across the road when he gets done here. Yeah, does not really have a lot left. I don't think he'll get done on this seed I got either. He used about half his seed. Oh, he might make it. Me, I was outside in the cold Sunday, and then a couple times yesterday, so it put me the good sniffles this morning. Theraflu does not want any of this. I normally would have been on live stream Friday night, but we went to a Brandon Lake concert. So Brandon Lake was totally awesome. Franny Cash and Pat Barrett, they were all there. It was really cool. So like a long church service. So it was really awesome. I think it might be in the 70s here by the time Saturday gets around. I hope it is. But, or at least Sunday. Yeah, 74, 75, and 72 Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll take it. After 19, that's more, and I'll definitely take it. I can probably take this rig right here and just knock this corner out. Soja beans. Ooh. Or sorghum. There we go. Easy peasy. Let it knock that out. I got him under out. Good deal. Going way down here. He's actually planted 2 large fields on Tackle Field. Pretty excited about that. I wonder if I could, no, stop wondering. This rig right here, I want to say I've got a hopper fret around the corner. This pressure washer don't want to work. I want to say I had another hopper sitting back here somewhere. This little 4045 was pretty solid. It did a really good job. A better job. I do have a hopper sitting right there. Yeah. I don't know if I can hook to it though. Terrible driver. I only did it for 10 years. Depth perception in this game is not good for me. I do a lot better than Cam. I just dump shit wherever I find a spot to go. So. Really. Let's get set up for some fertilizer. Lime. We'll have to. No choice here. That really looks horrible. Let's see what somebody's texting for now. Nope. I was like, he's rolling. He's in that little bitty field. Not bad. Forgot to put that little guy over there. So after this field, we got the one across the road and that one over there. May come back with some more corn, since I accidentally planted this one with sunflowers. I was really gonna plant corn here too, but we blew it as usual. Wish there was a way to make this change the crop type on the F12 key. On the easy development tools. Run, boy. How's the nitrogen bad? And I've got nitrogen on the tractor. Oh, it's too much. It was too much for sunflowers. Great. Just studying. Sorry. Too much Too much fertilizer here for um, sunflowers. That'll be alright. We ain't got to fertilize again. That was a large field too. Wish these wouldn't turn over, see? So easy. There ain't no lines right there at all, is it? Not realistic for sure. Uh. Yep, that's why I didn't use the spreader right here either. There it goes. It's trying to work. It's trying to work. I just need to work for a little bit, actually, so I can get this other field done up here. Pretty good load on this 4045. That thing is heavy. Load line is pretty heavy. Let's see how much of a mess we can make up here on the north end. Well, we got about 20 minutes or so of streaming left, so we got to run some errands here in a little while. And we may come back after so often. May come back this evening and run another stream. I will have to put auto drive back on it before I harvest though, so. That actually looks better than the other one did. Let me get him, let him get out of the way. He's done made 2 rounds, so. No. You need to finish up. We need to do the whole field. Not gonna leave big red splotches in the middle of shit. It's a brand new field right here, so let's make the best of it. Excuse me. actually looks better than I've ever seen line come on this farm before. That's great. That looks like FS22 to me. Yeah, that's perfect. I like it. Except that part right there. That's but whatever. That looks good to me. Good even spread. Hey Troy, good morning. How you doing today? Thanks for stopping in. Hope all is well. Just tooling around on Missouri River bottoms for a minute, or bottom, excuse me. There's no S on it. A little under the weather this morning, but we're hanging in there with a live stream. So we bought this field and it's got some sorghum in it, so we got to come back and yay! Look at this shit. Hammer down, boy. I don't know why that looks even possible to do. Excuse me. And it would probably benefit if I came over here and fixed that so it would not happen again. I think I left my plow on one day and I had it on Makefield. And yep, we did. Hey, crazy kid, 1 2 3. How you doing this morning? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Excuse the scratchy throat here. First time owning this field. I used to own on the FS22 map, I had fields up here. I did. I really did. I'm gonna pick this one up too. I'll just make these one field after I harvest them. Matter of fact, I'll buy all these. And after harvest season, we'll make one big field. Yeah, after harvest these, this will be some sunflowers. This will be sorghum, and that'll go with my sunflowers here and my sorghum out here. And then I'll take all of these and combine them, and we'll just have one big, huge field up here. I like this little corner field. I always have, so we'll keep it. And then we'll go back and buy all of this and chunk it out, and just have a big chunk here, or at least chunk this and chunk that. I can at least do this one first, but whatever. I like some of these ditches. It gives this ground a little character, so. I like it. 29 minutes to go there. 18 here. Bye. I'm done. We're gonna do soybeans these last two fields. I just took some Therafluid. I'm still at a snipple here, so I have to go to the hard stuff like some Dayquil. Maybe I can find me a. Why? He is not gonna make it. I think I will go ahead and refill him right now. He can make the other end and back, so let me get the hopper bottom. these out. There's my TranStar. I like these old trucks. Glad I want to see. That's all I'm getting, I guess. That's enough to get done, though. Eastbound and down. I'll just wait. Big ass sunflower field. I have to go back and fill them up with some diesel. I want to get done here because he's sucking diesel. Sucking diesel. Yeah. Hit the diff. Anybody? It's funny. There's no telling how many times I've hit that differential lock and just pray I get to the other side of that mud hole. It's funny. That was a long time ago too, and I still know how to do that. He's almost done rolling. Large fields. I didn't think I'd get this much done here today, so that's positive. I'll come back tonight and finish up. Hopefully I can find my... I might put auto drive back on there before harvest. I had $6.5 million when I started today. Now I got 1.3. I bought some fields, so we are expanding this farm. This will be a tough on the map challenge right here. This 4X map would be tough to own the map. I could do it, but is it really an on the map challenge if you just buy everything and don't farm it all? I don't think so. I almost own the whole Alma map though. I almost own that one. After 3 seasons. I'll top this. When it gets back to the end, I'll top it off. Need to come who was land playing that. Big reach across there, a swag. Looks like it's going quite slow in these larger fields. I was really hoping I'd come back over and fill this planter up, but it looks like I may have to. I know he'd be glad when he gets done. So we're almost back. So once I get to the end, I'll hold him up, top him off the seed. We're gonna see if we may have to pick this pick that trailer up over that spout. We're gonna see. May have to go a little unrealistic for a second. Alma let me double crop some soybeans on there one day, so I got done with one of those wheat fields, and I came back and no-tilled some soybeans on there. They turned out pretty good. That's my first double crop experience. Video is in my, when I put Alma's the unexpected wheat capital of the world, that was actually a wheat harvest slash double crop soybeans. So episode 1 and 2. I'm not really big on doing episodes, but I did on those. So. Up to 360 subscribers. So I'm enjoying that. Had a little lull there where I could barely get to 300, and all of a sudden you got 360. So I'll take it. We're not here to make millions. We're here to have fun. But if it happens to pull $1 million out somewhere, I'll take it. All right. So there it is. I wonder if that's that's fertilizer, because we ain't using none. Let's see. Okay. You gotta take this thing and turn it around like this to clear the auger. And we're just gonna try to drive this above the we're gonna try to dump out here. Why Not Gaming is live. Lone Oak Farm Simulator 17. Fun times. Everybody go over and say to Why Not Gaming. Go check him out. He's live at the moment. So. Looks like we did it. I don't think I've ever done that before on this game. So, woohoo! That was 5,000 liters. See, this should be more than enough to get down this field. I started out with 11,000 liters. I'll be so glad when we get a conversion kit for the bushels, seeds. Man, you finna mess up. Imagine that. Man, that thing holds some seed. And we're off. We should get done here now. Thank you for the like. Number 7. Like number 7 is in the house. Whoever you may be, thank you. I see what he did. I see these old fields from that FS22 map. In a way, this used to be the north end of that other field right there. We're working this field over. He was already planning we had to get it first, so. Yep. Good Lord. Well, these are some short rows now. I might make it. I hope I do. I don't want to fill this thing back up again. I really don't. That's actually the best lime I've seen in a minute on PS, on a precision PF, not PS, damn it. PF, PS. So I'm writing a letter. Come on. Um, yeah, so if I go to precision farming, that's some of the smoothest lime I've seen in a while. This is the old lime. See how streaked up it is? See how crappy that looks? But this lime today, that looks a lot better. That's nowhere near as streaked up as the other is, so still a little streaked up, but I'm sure it's gonna happen. I never had to do lime in real life. chicken crap. Chicken litter. He's in short rows now. Cool. He's almost done. He's got another pass. He's covered some ground. Almost done. Almost done. Yeah, 13 minutes. If I gotta fill this thing up again, I'm gonna be pissed. I guarantee I have to. I have one pass left. I might just leave it if that's the case. No, I'm too proud for that. It's gonna have to be a. Might as well drive this thing across there. They can make it. It's my farm. I might as well knock this out for you just before I have to get mad. Come on, Bubba. Slick. Yeah, because they wasn't going to make it. Son. Okay then. Looks like it's dumping on the ground to me, but let's see if he will drive. Probably not, but we'll see. There he goes. Which one's worker? Yeah. I have no idea. Yep, there's F. Could be home. A little lag going real quick. A little bit of lag all of a sudden. He's done for the day. 30 minutes left there. 23. This will probably be my good stopping place for the day once this tractor gets done and this gets done. And we shall continue this monstrosity this evening. Anybody that stopped by to watch, I really appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the likes.